Yo.
Yo.
Achoo.
Marty. Little Superman.
And here we are, the rant of Wolfie Chew.
Wowish.
Rant on Wolfie Chew.
Wowish can't draw well, but I could criticize her because I can draw as well. Enter my image here in my drawing.
No.
Enter my drawing here in my animations. I'm better than Wolfie Chew. XDDDD.
Wolfie Chew sucks.
Wolfie Chew is
Okay.
bad. This is not clickbait. I know what her face looks like. I saw it on Facebook.
She's not. So you're saying she's not really that anime character she draws?
Yeah,
this is madness.
She's not. She's not.
This is madness, I say.
Why do you sound Indian?
Why you sound like a boo from Simpsons?
No, racist. Racist.
Welcome to
That's the problem with the poo, guys.
Welcome to the suicide hotline.
Welcome to tech support.
Do you need help with the suicide hotline?
Listen, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta give me one more.
Tell you how Wolfie Chew is terrible.
I know what Roblox is.
I think you got wrong, right?
She sent her animations to my company.
Okay. So this is the Lost Adventures of FanFiction reading, but this is the shitpost edition, where we're just gonna do the most dankest of memes.
Pita.
So we're gonna read 3 fanfictions today. The first, based on 3 pretty big memes, I would say. Pretty big memes. Could somebody please explain what
No.
the memes are?
No.
We got Alex.
I wasn't listening.
We got Alex Jones.
Wow.
We got Cool Cat. And we got Peter Griffin.
Peter.
But Peter Griffin's in a situation. We're saving that one for last.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start with the Alex Jones one, which is called Alex Jones Uncovers a Plot. It's 4 chapters long and they're all paragraphs. It's all feature shirtless Alex Jones.
Can we do it about food fitness?
Not yet. Okay. Anyways, let's begin. Okay, you guys ready?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta do it in his voice.
I can't do Alex Jones! I want the chemicals in the water! That's not more like Hulk Hogan, holy shit!
Let's try to have like a...
I don't like them Dave Fonz, brother!
Okay, Joe slammed him!
That's all I got, brother! Hulkamania!
What's up, your brother? In WrestleMania, all those flips are gonna know Hulkamania feels like.
All those fake wrestlers don't know
We
what they're
don't talk
talking
about wrestling anymore after that one sin of an episode of the podcast.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, let's start the chapter out. I mean, he doesn't even say anything. Okay. It was an average day for young Alex, and then he discovered a plot by the Clintons that proved the Earth was flat, that vaccines cause autism, and that Sandy Hook and the moon landing were fake. That 9/11 was an inside job that B. Hussein Obama conducted to revoke the Second Amendment. He then went on his show and told the truth. However, despite the best efforts, the evil Illuminati used their fake news sites such as CNN to make a laughingstock of the innocent man. End of chapter.
Oh wow,
no.
That really hurt me.
Okay, here you go.
Why does it say keep PN?
I have no idea. It's just random gibberish.
Jones is not a man who gives up easily. He vowed to not let fake news fascist slug.
So we can understand you.
He vowed not to let the fake news fascist slug Squashine had to chew about the gay bomb.
Oh no, the gay bomb!
The left wing leaning parasite tried to poison his crack cocaine. Alex's super immune system was now given to the far less communist Pinko Antifa super supporter poison.
Wait,
I said Pinko.
Antifa supporter poison?
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it.
That's really it. I thought it was 4.
Okay, chapter 3.
Oh. Alright.
Okay.
The genius of Alex Jones had to reach the mass. He had to do the unthinkable.
What?
He had to do the unthinkable.
He cut off all shorts.
Alex Jones, master negotiating skills he acquired while he was spying on the Chinese when they struck a deal with the evil Clinton administration.
Jesus!
To create
This is the most political we're getting, by the way.
As global warming got him a radio deal with the GC.
Global warming went after him?
It was time to free the sheeple and show them shade from the red sun in the sky. He was going to free the masses from the evil of goblinism, which prevented the superior American race from getting jobs and starting a culture revolution.
What?
And that's the end of our story.
Magical, of course.
What?
Yeah.
Gamers.
Nice one. Nice one.
Is our transition?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you guys feel about that one?
Oh god.
Alex Jones really has a great immune system. Have you ever seen him?
I mean, you can strike gay bombs, dude.
He stopped the
Ice
gay
Man.
bomb.
What?
What?
Listen, if you don't know this, Alex Jones is actually Kryptonian.
Mhm.
That's why he's so super strong.
Axel, I drew you in here.
What does it look like?
Okay, what's your
Is
rating
that
for this
me?
one?
Thank you.
That's a 2 out of 3.
That's a 3 out of 3.
That's a 2 out of 3.
You're smelly.
Well, what's wrong? What's wrong? Why did you get the 3 out of 3?
It's too short.
Yeah, I wanted more out of it.
Here you go.
What's
Phil.
rating?
Can this be our cover image right here?
Yeah.
What would you guys rate this?
They give it like a good 3.
I'll give this a perfect score.
Why is there a poop in the bottom?
That's Axel.
Okay, our next one
Is he smelly?
is called
Oh, who said that?
Cool Cat, Butch's True Backstory.
If you don't know this, but
Oh dear God. Okay, maybe we're not.
Why? How long is it?
How
many chapters?
It's 4 chapters, but
I don't think they're that long.
yes,
Whatever.
they are that long.
They're pretty long.
It's okay. We could do this. We give
Let's do like 1.
We'll do 1,
do one.
We'll do one, but then we'll do it for another shitposting episode.
maybe. Act 1. Arrival in Burbank. Okay.
I know. I always.
Many doubt I exist. To the people of Cool Cat's world, I was no more than a myth, a legend, and I thought
The myth, the legend.
and I thought myself to be one as well, as fate would have it. However, my time would come among them to breathe in their dust and feed their poor. I would spend my days wandering the desert surrounding Burbank, California in search of love. True love
Oh.
was the thing I sought more than anything else. Would I find it here, or would I leave heartbroken again?
Oh.
My name is Brandon Urie, a lead singer of Panic at the Disco. Wait, what?
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 Okay.
Okay. And this is my story of how Daddy Derek destroyed my marriage. Wow.
Oh, is this gonna talk about the one female cat really ruined them?
Don't cry for me. However, someday I will find my way once again. I wake up in a daze. My wife, Jailbreak, whom Saudi Arabians may remember from such works as the Emoji Movie.
Oh.
The same Jailbreak that was before me now lies by my side underneath the cherry blossom in the park. We need a house. My phone is buzzing, and Jailbreak, though just now waking, seems worried. What is it, Jailbreak? I whispered. It doesn't seem like much, she groans as she rubs her eyes, but my spiritual connection with that cell phone tells me that tells me the sender is not what he seems. I reach down to read the message. The sender says simply, Butch. I knew not how much the name would come to haunt me, but worse things still were to come. I read the message out loud, therefore beginning our trek. My name Jeff. Chills run down my spine. Jailbreak sits straight up, not sure what to think. We need to find this user. Oh, Brandon Urie, husband of mine. His powers are weak now, but he has dangerous potential.
What?
The journey was long and hard as we sought out to Burbank, California.
That's not the only thing that's long and hard.
Not good. All we had to go was the text and a vision I had forgotten about until I suddenly remembered it. In my vision, a middle-aged man with a red electric guitar. He looks at me, then back at his guitar. Was this Butch?
Why are you playing that right now?
Why? So it's only 500 V-Bucks.
I know.
Alright, go back.
Burbank was like how I remembered it when I was on tour with my Panic of the Disco brothers, my old loves. However, for Jailbreak was the one and only, my Jailbreak and nobody else.
God,
Mine.
A mood.
Driving the car was the man for my vision. Now, however, I got a proper look at him. His unbuttoned dress shirt, his receding hairline, his penetrating stare. Now I noticed
Is
his
this Danny
face.
DeVito?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I noticed his face on the car as well, next to a name, Daddy Derek,
Oh no.
creator of Cool Cat. I stared at him in awe, and he stared, although not at me. He drove on, leaving Jailbreak and I on a trek on. Jailbreak seemed different now that I remembered it. Oh, how I wish I had noticed then.
Oh no!
We had found the source of the message. I had received the message, so it was best I approach him first. He noticed me coming, and his eyes lit up with shock. Do you want to continue, Carlos?
No.
I'll continue.
Okay.
Where do I read?
Top.
Holy beans and guacamole! You're the lead singer of Panic at the Disco, the boy cried. I had heard his reaction countless times in my career, so I couldn't help but wave to any fan who might be near. I snapped out of it. Thought serious business. Hey, you're Butch. Hey,
Butch
are you Butch? Are you Butch Hartman? I asked. Butch, the person who texted my phone. Butch, who sent a message. Butch, who wrote whose message said simply, "My name Jeff." Are you is Butch standing before me now? Yeah, dog. Butch responded, grinning with a few teeth.
Remember, guys, Cool Cat loves to boogie woogie.
With a few teeth of his processed. Oh, my real name is Haroldson. H son. But I go with Butch online. He scratched his rear.
Oh no, it's Butch the Bully.
Oh. Farisor? Oh, what is this?
Where?
Like, Farisor? Furious?
Furiously.
Oh, Furious. I thought it said rear. Oh.
Excellent.
Furries?
Sorry, I can't read.
Nice
that.
one.
Alright. I wish my name really were Jeff, though.
I wish my name was.
Nah, that name's dumb sauce. I gurgled. Butch is way cooler. That should be your real name instead. This was the first of many lies of mine this childhood. Yeah. No, I'm still reading.
Okay.
Yeah, my name should be Butch.
Hermit.
Is that emoji back there your wife? This was a smart kid. I know I'll take you to my one true love. We agreed and... Oh, you want to read this part?
Yeah. Where are we?
Right
Oh,
here.
we agreed and followed him to his house, where a man in an orange fursuit
Oh
waited on the
no.
lawn. The cat wore a dark t-shirt reading KKK, Cool Kids Club. That's not what it says, but I thought it would have been funnier.
What did it say?
Reading Cool Cat with 2 Ks. And they immediately recognized him from the car. Harold, or Butch, as he shall be called from now on, ran up to the picnic blanket to where the cat was, planting his smooch on the foam head. Simpler times these were. As we sat for our picnic, Daddy Derek emerged from inside the house, sitting down to greet us. "Why, hello there, Harold," Derek inquired. "This is Brandon Urie and Jailbreak, the same Brandon Urie and Jailbreak who are married to each other, and the same Brandon Urie and Jailbreak who I encountered while cruising about in my Cool Cat themed automobile."
It's called the Cool Cat Convertible. Thank you very
The
much.
Cool Cat Convertible, KKK. My name is Harold. It's Butch now. You big old blanket. That's a good insult. Blanket egg. I'm gonna call you that, Axel. You're a blanket egg.
Oh, blanket egg?
This was the first sign of trouble. My influence was already seeping through. Cool Cat was quick to jump on the language. "Whoa there! Whoa there, buddy! You gotta slow down. Spec it up. The no bully training has arrived."
Oh no.
"Whoa there! Not Harold, but Butch. Butch, my love." Cool Cat meowed. "You're totally my one true love and my reason for life itself. But language like that is way uncool.
Turn this off. Wait. Stop for a second. Turn that off, Carlos.
We're trying to read
I'm
fanfiction.
trying to remember fucking
I was
Ninja.
watching Ninja.
I'm trying to remember Ninja as he lived.
Oh, when
He died.
he did.
He died from...
Moment of silence for Ninja.
No.
I don't like what.
And Buffa.
And if this keeps up, Butch, my only you could cause some serious damage down the line. That's some serious. He needs some plus.
Oh, dude, this is the backstory to everything, so.
We need Phil Swift.
"Okay, cool, fam," Butch replied in a display of emotional exhaust. He flapped his arms about and fell over onto the blanket, reaching solemnly for the bag of cake-flavored flips on the picnic blanket.
What?
Well,
cake flavor flips?
that was exciting, wasn't it? Daddy Derek grinned in his usual way.
How was wrong?
His head whipped around to face the camera, then back again rather awkwardly. How about we all go inside for a good old game?
What camera?
Before we could respond, Cool Cat cheered cheerfully, and the group slowly rose from their seats and went into their house. They ran off They ran off in different directions.
Carlos right now.
Confusing
No.
treasure hunt with hide
Oh,
and seek.
No.
Oh, treasure hunters. That's when they found the gun.
I think our friend Brendan Urie, lead singer for Panic of the Disco, should be it. Cool Cat shouted from a distance as he bolted away. And also my one and only love Butch should accompany him because Brendan Urie is a good role model. These details are oddly specific, but I dare not disobey the cat. And here's a photoshopped image of them.
Oh, hell yeah. That is so real.
That's not Photoshop.
Alright, what's the next thing?
Oh, Brendan Urie was really there.
Okay,
That's it.
So we're only doing one chapter because that was too long.
We're gonna continue this, don't worry.
That was a 1. No, we're not.
Why not? It's
That was
amazing.
so bad.
A perfect 3.
We have Smash to go through. And you're asking for this?
Yeah.
No.
We're moving on to the Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Pita!
It's called Peter Beats the Colossal Titan. It's Family Guy X Attack on Titan.
So, do you like this one?
Yeah, I like that one. That one's amazing.
What this one?
Oh, that one's the best.
Did you start?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it right.
Okay,
How
Carlos
long
is
is this, by the way?
Oh, Carlos is starting.
Until where?
Until you just get bored.
I'm just telling you right now, Carlos didn't care for the Cool Cat one. He cared for the Alex Jones and this one only.
Yeah.
Try to
Hawaii
keep it
for some reason.
Try to keep it
Wait, guys, this is epic. Stop.
Peter had a great idea for a nice family vacation.
You have to read it in the Family Boy style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to say
Peter.
You have to scream it at the microphone.
What? The first word?
Yeah.
What's up, gamers? Peter had a great idea for a nice family vacation. He wanted to visit Hawaii. He did not know how to say Hawaii, so he said, "Hey, Lois, let's go to Hawaii."
Why did you sound Asian?
Peter has autism. Lois said, "I don't know. We have enough money, Peter." Peter giggled and said, "Give me a few. I need to poop it out."
Do a giggle. Do his giggle.
Stewie sighed and said, "Here, fat man, I got the money. It's in the bag."
What is he, a hitman?
Yeah.
We're going with Stewie, so.
Peter was so shocked he diarrheaed all over his family. Wow, Stewie? Wow, Stewie. I didn't know you were Jesus Christ himself. Stewie sighed. The fat man was so retarded. How dare he be around such retards? Why not some intellectuals like himself who watches Rick and Morty? OMG! Chris yelled as his fat jiggled while he ran down the stairs. We're going to Hawaii! Peter wrapped his arms around his son. Yes, son. And in Hawaii, you will complete your rite of passage and learn to become a man.
What?
They all packed up and headed to the airport. They almost forgot Meg until she ran up to their speeding car and hopped on, holding it for dear life.
Oh, wait, this is basically a Family Guy episode.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a time skip, so I guess we'll change every time time skips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me.
Okay.
Go.
Oh no! The Griffins were all sitting on the plane, excited for their trip to Hawaii. Chris kept talking to strangers and asking them if they were his grandpa. Are you my grandpa? He asked a man in an Naruto shirt. No. Are you my grandpa? He asked Herbert the pervert. Why yes, I can't do it. I can't.
I win.
Why yes, little boy. Let's go to the bathroom and have a little family reunion. Chris jumped in triumph. Yay, let's go, Grandpa!
Oh no.
He followed Herbert into the bathroom.
He was never heard.
Before Herbert could molest Chris, the plane started shaking, going really fast. The passengers all screamed, "Ah!" They said, "Lol, I wanted to die anyway," said some guy from the back. Everyone passed out from the shock and speed. Time skip.
Yes. I'm gonna read you the cool glasses.
No.
I'll do it then.
I'm gonna sleep, huh?
Yeah, I'm tired.
I am too.
Peter, Chris, Meg, Stewie, Brian, and Luis.
Luis from Family Guy?
Luis. They put Lois.
Yeah.
That's Lois.
Lois, really? How you
Yeah.
say Lois?
Yeah.
Luis.
Louis. Louis.
All
She's
woke up
dead.
on top of giant thick walls. Peter
Thick.
smirked. Looks like we're not in Kansas anymore, Luis.
Oh wow. Epic joke.
Lois scoffed. You never were in Kansas to begin
Lois,
with.
I'm kind of tight and
Chris
Lois.
gasped, we're in Kansas? And they heard a faint giggity from away. They saw Quagmire laying next to them. OMG Quagmire, how did you get here? I was flying the plane. Giggity, giggity. Armin was scouting the walls per usual when he noticed a strange group of people. He freaks out.
Wait, are these Attack on Titan characters?
Yeah, Armin's Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Over there.
Oh,
you have the cards too.
Mhm.
Oh.
Over there, Foreign looks in strange clothes and grabs his sword. Who are you people? How did you get in on the walls? Were you sneaking in? I don't know. Will Briars was here to introduce us. Brian snarked back. Who is this Will Briars? Why are you people dressed so funny? Who are you? He has a panic attack.
What?
Wait, who has a panic attack?
The blonde guy.
Armin?
Armin. Armpit. Jean noticed Armin's crying and went up to help him. Armin, calm down. It's me. Jeans. What's wrong?
Jeans?
John.
Jean.
Yeah.
Jean.
It's Jean. It's supposed to be Jean, but then like they say Jean.
Jean.
Genie.
Jeans?
Armpit sniffed and pointed to the griffins and Quagmire. Jean
Talking
was
too low.
confused. These people, they look like lovely citizens to me. Why, thank you, Meg replied, blushing. She then brushed her hand against his chest and started dragging it down towards his thighs. Jean muttered as this ugly bee started touching him. His D hid even further in the cave of foreskin.
God damn it. Of course it did.
Peter Naruto style ran at Meg and pushed her off of the wall. She fell screaming as she fell. Sorry, that will take care of her, Peter said in a monotone voice. Jean said in relief, thank you, Peter. Yes, thank you, Peter.
Peter. No. It's like, thank you, Peter.
As Jean takes the adults to go get
from the Emoji Movie?
drunk, Armin uses his flying machine to save Meg. She was just about to hit a pole and die, but Armin, her knight in shining
Wait,
armor.
what? How did she die by getting hit by a pole?
I don't know. Whoa! Meg says as a trail round down her panties.
Okay.
You sexy little boy, saving my life. Her hands ran down his chest. It's no problem. Smiley face. Colon. Smiley face. Just what I do in a day's work, Armin said. Armin's D stood up, but Meg couldn't tell since it was such a small little boy pee-pee.
Like
it's my
At the cafeteria.
Peter busted in with Jean. But it's so weird. Peter screamed at the top of his lungs. Everyone is terrified. But John laughs and says, "This guy is great." But bird is the word. Peter started dancing on the little.
Where is the chicken?
Started dancing on the little boy's Aaron's table. He continued this proceed for 5 minutes until he drank down. Alright, stop doing that with my cup.
Where's the chicken?
Okay, it's not there yet. I'm not sure.
He's the Colossus.
John.
He might actually be.
John and Peter were laughing and having such a great time. Quagmire looked at this opportunity to flirt with a young Asian lady named Mikasa. So, young lady, you got a man at home? If not, I can give you a lot of fun in my.
You know what this is reminding? I don't know why, but this is reminding me a lot of Kappa Mikey.
This reminds me of just an episode of Family Guy.
It actually does seem like it would be a Family Guy.
I feel like this is just Kappa Mikey, but with Family
No, this is just an episode of Family Guy. How do you say that?
These American cartoons are going to Japan and being.
No, they're supposed to go to Hawaii, but they went into this.
Yeah, they're going to like Japan.
No, they didn't go to Japan.
They went to Kansas.
They went to Japan.
No, they went into whatever this world is.
Japan.
Alright.
What do you want?
Come on, Doggo.
Mikasa stared at him terrified. She was confused. How could no one know her and Aaron were a thing? Then Aaron stood up and said, "Dude, Mikasa's 15, perv." Quagmire backed off and said, "Oh, never mind."
It's okay. People like Megumin and she's like 14.
Well, I can never tell with these Asian ladies, or if they're 15 or 53, they all look the same to me.
I hope this drought hasn't affected your grandmother. That's not my grandmother. That's my daughter. She's 15. Ah, 15, nice and legal.
After Peter's third beer, he decided everyone needed to know "bird is the word" again, and he stood up in Erwin's table and sang with his heart, bird is the word, bird is the word.
This is the worst episode of the FanFiction.
Levi stood up with his
Levi jeans.
Oh. Okay, you guys look at memes.
Okay, no. Okay. We got a correction on a joke we just made.
Yeah.
Megumine is currently 14, and she was formerly 13.
But
in the web novel, she's around 17.
So one more year.
Okay.
So.
Levi stood up with his shortness and screams, "I need to clean these tables. I don't want my food dirty by scum like you. Hey, John." Who the hell is John? John. No. It's a different. It's a new.
John.
It's J-O.
John Tron?
It's Papa John.
It's J-O. Yeah, I think it's
the N-word.
John Tron. Okay, John Tron yelled out from across the cafeteria. Calm down, you ugly old man. Peter is my new friend.
Wait, is that John Tron saying that?
Yeah, John Tron.
What if I hate immigrants? What if was it Felix, like Peter Pan was like sitting down, he's like, "Get away from you, fucking N-word."
What a stupid.
Welcome to the club of fame, the N-word.
And he said, and he's welcome to do whatever he wants. Levi got irritated and jumped on the table.
PewDiePie is also on the table, welcomed by Tana Mongoose, iDub, and Keemstar.
Along with other YouTubers that are like old men.
That's N-words that we're not aware of.
Right.
Yet.
Levi gets irritated and jumps on the table in attempt to hold Peter down and escort him off, but Peter is dancing rapidly and ends up hitting Levi, and he falls on the table onto the floor.
Axel, hold up. We came here for a Peter Griffin versus Titans. Where is the Titan?
How much longer is this?
I don't. Alright, let's see.
I think he's pass it on somebody.
We're just way too much.
No, I'm not passing on. It hasn't.
Oh, we're almost there. There's like 2 more sections.
Okay, then I think you should pass it on to somebody else.
Alright, Carlos, you have to. Carlos, you have to read.
No, somebody else.
No,
I'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Jingle after I could finish.
Where were you?
You're at Bird.
Bird is word. Levi is very angry now. Peter was so thick. It's cause Levi's fall to break his wrist. Somebody get me to the infirmary. But as he looked up, everybody was cheering on Peter and singing "Bird is the word" with him. I love Peter Griffin, Marco screamed.
What? Marco, that one guy?
Marco Rubio.
Little Marco.
Into that part?
Levi runs off and Erwin chases his boyfriend. After drinks and dinner, Jean, Marco, and Peter are talking in the dorms. They want to prank Rainer and Bert.
I feel like Joseph slowly not understanding these characters.
Because they put the B and the C together.
Oh, okay.
Because they were one of the only ones who didn't cheer on Peter, and it was obvious that then the other few because they were like 6 feet tall. How should we prank them? Marco said. We need something big. We'll get someone to distract the 2 traitors and discuss the plan alone with everybody else. Peter smirked and said, he really did do that. And Peter put on his mission cape, and they set out to go find Aaron so he could distract him. They got Aaron to comply easily. He thought Peter was one swell guy. He walked up to Rainer and Bert. By this time, the whole Family Guy gang was back together. Peter, Meg, Chris, Lois, Brian, and Stewie were all sitting at their own table.
Oh.
Chris saw Rainer and his gay friend talking to Aaron. He didn't like these type of faggots. Oh dear God, I'm gonna get in trouble for what am I about to say?
Say like the words like the.
He thought they were going. He thought they were both type 2 gay. So he screamed boo at them and told Bert, "Go back to Mexico, you racial slur for a Mexican person." Oh! He looked at Rainer and go back to Germany, you fucking Nazi youth.
Hey, fuck.
I'm gonna get heat. The two boys thought they had been discovered, but they didn't want anybody else to find out about their secret. Hey, Chris, I heard there was loads of sweets in the back alley. Want to go get some with us? Chris put his arms up and cheered. Yay, free candy! he followed them out of the cafeteria. When they arrived at the alley, Rainer pinned Chris against the brick wall.
Oh!
What do you know? Bert screamed. Chris was confused, but then it hit him. Oh, I get it. You guys don't want anyone to know you're gay. Don't worry, I won't tell. The two got angry because they didn't want anyone to know that either. Bert pulled out his sword and Rainer kept him down. Chris tried to think of what he could do, and he turned around and saw Meg and Armin French kissing from away. Meg, help! Meg looks over, ignores Chris, and goes back kissing Armin. Ah! Chris screams as Bert drew blood by running the blade across his face. Help! Suddenly, footsteps were heard.
Oh my God!
From down the street, Chris looked over, and it was Peter. He gasped, "Dad!" Peter and Naruto ran over to the two boys, and they started having an epic anime sword fight. Rainer and Bert were losing the fight, so they took drastic measures and bit their skin, turning into the Colossal and Armored Titan.
Oh no!
Holy crap! Peter said. Peter leveled up his anime powers and ran up to the Titans. He screamed and used all his energy on them. It didn't work. He tried to burn them to death, but by firebending. You know the stuff that Ong can do? You know?
Ong?
Ong?
My favorite movie.
The best movie. You know that was turned into an anime afterwards?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
And it still didn't work. He sweat in desperation as he got one final idea.
Oh no!
He pulled up and screamed as he pulled out his glowing katana!
Katana!
He screamed and cut them both in half as they disintegrated. Peter smirked and everyone cheered, but the anime levels were too epic and it caused a new dimension to open like in Stranger Things. Peter and his family and Quagmire screamed as they were transported back to Peter's house in Quahog. Best vacation ever! Chris cheered. Hawaii's so cool. They're really invested in preserving their medieval culture. Ryan and Stewie did an epic facepalm. Peter turns to the camera. Well, looks like everything went back to normal. I'll see you all next week where we visit Naruto. The live audience cheered. Family Eye credits roll. Thank you.
Oh, Pappy, no.
Oh man, I give that like a 4.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
Gamers?
I would give it more, but sadly we can only give it a 3 out of 3.
That's a 2.
Yeah.
No, there's a secret scoring.
What am I looking at? Why is Shadow being bothered?
Remember that? I told you about that one.
Why you have that so bookmarked?
Because it was a list of cringy fanfiction which we're going to do.
Hey, fucking idiot.
Why'd you spoil everything?
Fucking bitch.
Oh my god.
Let's go home.
Yeah, we're going home.
Yeah, we're going. Wait, let me just.
Yeah, say goodbye. Come on, we're still recording. Hurry up.
Oh yeah, we gotta say goodbye. Be sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe.
Hit that like button, gamers.
Smash that like button.
That was fun time. Giggity. Say something that Family Guy character says.
What's up, guys? It's me, Peter. I play video games. You guys like Minecraft? I like Minecraft.
I killed Superman, Morty.
Wait. Rise up, gamers.
And one more thing. Hey, Peter.
Wait. I can't wait to drop off the battle bus and meet some of you on the battlefield in Fortnite 2, coming exclusively to Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Nintendo 2.
Hey, Peter.
It's me, Peter.